bars in a raid. Man, I go hard like Santan.
Guys, be sure to use the hashtag #TouchlineFracas. And
Fracas.
What are you talking about?
Alright, cool. I've got a question here from Prometheus X1Z.
Wow.
He says, looking at how some of the lesser scoring strikers, oh god, he's given a list. Alright, cool. Are on this list. Would goals and assists be a more fair metric to generally judge out strikers?
No, we don't even want to hear.
No.
Okay. So yeah, he's attached a list of like
Is Benzema on there?
No, he's not. No.
Benzema, 10 goals, 20 assists.
It's basically like the Premier League's all-time goals and assists combined chart.
We don't care about Kevin Phillips and them, man. No, come on, man.
And by goals and assists per minute, do you know who's top?
Henry.
No.
Aubameyang.
No, wait, hold on. Goals and assists.
Ever.
Goals and assists.
What's the minimum
Per
amount of
minute?
games
Oh,
that they've played?
I think it's like 50 games.
Oh, that's easy.
Rooney.
Is it Rooney?
No.
Bergkamp.
No.
Lampard.
Goals and assists combined. Minutes per goals and assists.
Minutes per goals and assists.
Aguero.
Suarez. No, he's too low. Cristiano.
Shall I tell you guys?
No, give us two. We said
Beckham.
Shearer.
Shall I tell you? Can
Shearer.
I tell you? No. It's Salah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, you
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys should know that, bro.
Why do you
Why do you know that?
He has a minute per
absolutely
goal and assist
pammed
is
that.
77 minutes.
Who does
I hate him.
that Prometheus support? Because this seems like an agenda.
I
It's
thought it was going to be Liverpool.
Sounds a bit smelly from
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Hey, Prometheus, hold tight to you because obviously,
but
apparently, certain man will
obviously-
call it Egyptian pennant, Egyptian Everington. What was
No,
that?
but
No,
I don't think
pyramid,
anyone
pyramid.
said Egyptian anything. I think
it's-
someone-
Yeah, it
someone
was everything but. It was everything but.
And there was Wallahi, something else. Like, I'm trying to drop.
Wallahi Walker.
Yeah, well,
Second is Aguero, third Henry, fourth Suarez.
Yeah, that's the real
fifth
record. That's the real
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Not flipping
Not
Salah.
yeah.
Yeah,
of them
Salah hasn't
players
played
have got,
enough,
like,
man.
He hasn't played enough for
considerably
me.
more.
And
than-
they played a season and a half, bro.
Yeah.
Get out of it. Aguero.
But yeah, no, it's a
For
short
Aguero to
answer.
still be there like 8
Aguero is
seasons.
nuts.
in,
Goals
yeah,
goals
that's
is the purest
ridiculous,
measure.
Of course.
Yeah,
Goals.
goals. It's goals, bro.
Cool. The Buke Junior. The Buke Junior asked, Southampton have been getting a couple of results recently. What has the new manager done different to what Mark?
What was their
Watch
result
it,
yesterday?
man.
They won against Leicester.
They
didn't
beat Leicester
won,
2-1
yeah.
with 10 men.
House and hell.
I think I haven't, not to be honest, I haven't really been watching Southampton too tough. But when they did, I think their first win, a couple of their players started taking indirects at Mark Hughes, basically saying that his style was very much reactive, sitting back and trying to hit teams on the break. But this manager asked them to go out, be a bit more progressive, press and win the ball up in higher, more dangerous
I don't
situations.
even know why they gave
And-
Hughes the job full time.
And yeah,
So
they're much
un-Southampton,
they're much more happy playing that way. And obviously, like when you actually look at their players, they've got a pretty decent batch
Oh,
of
so
players.
they tell me, mate.
They're
So
a
they
Premier
tell me. You want to
Obviously
do a comparison with Arsenal too?
You got Nathan Pep loves in Redmond. You
Apart
got
from Romeo, we don't
Romeo better than
better than
who
Xhaka Romeo.
that might be true.
Probably
It may be, but
Hoiberg, yeah.
Hoiberg better than Xhaka. Yeah.
Lemina,
Hoiberg,
We've had some funny
Hoiberg, I
comparisons
think
this week.
Hoiberg,
Mario Lemina got one.
I think Lemina's better.
he's a good player. He's
better
definitely
than-
good.
He would definitely play for
I've
Arsenal.
always liked
Yeah.
Suarez. What's his name? Cedric or
Cedric.
Oh, the right back.
Oh wait,
I
Hoiberg.
like
peaked-
Cedric. He was
I
sick
think
last season.
Hoiberg peaked. His first game
I like
was
Cedric.
his first game was Pogba's first game.
Even that. I'm
Oh, when he was talking like
Post game, like that's
coach,
not good enough.
and then people were just giving him like bare props because
This guy's got elite mentality. I thought with that mentality, within a season, he would have left Southampton. But here he is,
even that random
fighting
Armstrong guy,
relegation.
he's just pamming
Oh yeah,
that random Armstrong guy
that's
from
been
Celtic.
playing for them.
He's been randomly just scoring goals. bro.
Ings knows where the back of the net is.
Long apparently as well.
Doesn't know where the
Long
back of the net
finally
is.
scored
He
again,
scored,
bro.
he scored
You know
today.
his last 5 goals have been under 5 different managers, I think. Or his
I
last
think it's
4
four
goals have
under
been
four different
under
managers.
4
I think you're gonna say like his last 4
different
goals have been against Arsenal, like every single one of them.
Oh yeah, he
Wow.
loves Arsenal.
They've been under 4 different managers, bro. You know how dead that is.
That's wild, man.
Yep. Let's see what else. So what have they been doing differently? You guys didn't answer the
God
question.
knows. We don't watch them.
Lads,
We
yeah.
don't watch
Oh,
them.
I don't know.
They want it more, innit? I don't know. We don't watch them.
I only watch the good teams.
To be fair, when you've had a manager like Mark Hughes, it's not hard.
So
to
it's more of
step
a
up.
it's more of a reflection
Personally,
on Mark Hughes than it
But I just
is
think it's
the new
that
gaffer.
new, you know that new manager thing where
they'll
somebody
be back
comes
to 18th
in,
again next year,
when
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
comes in.
Do you think so?
They
I think from what the players are saying,
No, the
like,
players look definitely more happy.
Yeah,
but
but
it's just
players
Mark Hughes.
always say
Philosophy
that the new
though,
manager comes
philosophy.
in, oh yeah, the new manager.
What?
You know,
I didn't see the Fulham. I
to do this. He wants me to do
I
that.
didn't see the Fulham players saying that.
Yeah, they done that to
When
Craig
you-
Shakespeare.
but
didn't
then,
they?
lose 5 games
them.
in a row, you start talking about what the manager's doing.
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
But
let's say that with Craig Shakespeare. Like, I think it was either last year or the year before.
Exactly.
When they
Like,
beat
oh yeah,
man.
Craig, he's doing it like Ranieri did. Like, shut up.
But
man.
them.
You know, Craig's
I ain't heard them
champion.
Fulham players say anything about Ranieri though. With their 4 losses in a
They
row.
lost to Burnley, right?
But they won probably
won
more
one.
games in his
about
in his
that? And
spell.
they just signed Ryan Babel.
Jukanovic.
Nah,
You know what's mad about that game?
Jukanovic won.
He won
One.
some games.
And so did Ranieri.
Ranieri's got 2 wins.
2 wins.
He won the first one, didn't he? And he won another one like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He won like 1-0 at home. He won one game 3-2 and he's won another one 1-0.
Did they? Okay.
He's got 2 wins.
So he's 100% more successful.
Yeah, he
than
beat Huddersfield and then he. You sure?
They won the 3-2 game.
Oh, Southampton was that?
Yeah.
Was that
3-2. I remember the 3-2 one,
was him.
and they beat Huddersfield 1-0. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
well, good,
what
good
did
him.
they do,
2
man?
wins in 10 games. That's a good start there. Yeah, that good old new managerial bounce.
It's better what the last guy did. He got 1.
1 win in
I
like.
swear Jukanovic got 1 win.
It's true, and that Fulham side is they got some.
They
good
got
players.
players.
as well, man.
Not bad.
They just
got
want to
some
ball
good
out
players.
all the time. Like, you watch their games, bro. They just want to ball out. They don't care about defending. They just want to ball out and like just play out
Couple
all the
1-2s,
Like,
passes through the line.
you know them passages.
All there just to fix up their stats.
You know them passages
scored?
on play here where the fans applaud it. Yeah,
That's what they live for.
That's what they want.
That's a
bro.
goal to them.
Like yeah. Ooh, that was good. It was close.
Toy_Oladini asks Prime Yaya.
Wait.
or
What did you say? What's his name? No. What's his first name?
Toy.
Toye.
Is it Toyin?
Is it Toye?
Toye.
Toye. Toye.
Toye.
If you say Sheringham now, you know.
Yeah, you know, say Daenerys Targaryen, don't ya?
Love the little word.
Yeah, no.
You hear what Julian said? Love the little word Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah, exactly.
Lewis will say that.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Daenerys, you can't say
I
Toyin.
pronounce that quite
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not Nigerian as well, so I can't. That would have been.
He asked Prime Yaya or Prime Gerrard.
Yeah.
If we're taking their best ever
I'm thinking.
seasons,
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm sorry, Gerard. Man.
Yeah, it's not an easy decision, but
It's not
yeah.
easy. Gerrard was an absolute bad boy in his prime. So,
He was.
like,
Hey, it's easy for me, man.
I wouldn't begrudge somebody picking Gerrard.
I'm sorry,
I
Gerard. man.
actually wouldn't like. He had, in terms of natural ability, he was ridiculous. So
Yeah.
but I'm picking Yaya.
Same.
Yeah, I like Yaya.
I'll say Yaya as well.
Yeah. Cool. And he's online asked, can we accept Pogba is world class, but always be a bit rubbish at times? Can we accept Pogba is world class, but will always be a bit rubbish at times?
I think that's what he is.
That sums him up
I
quite
think
well,
that's what
doesn't
he
it?
is.
Good player.
I literally think that's what he is.
Shit at times.
Like,
World-class
he's
ability.
literally, world-class
That's
ability.
more accurate.
World-class
Let me
ability.
tell you something. Pogba is never gonna drag 2 mediocre players and just do an unreal performance, 38 games. You know, it's not gonna happen. Innit?
Who is?
He'll be with them.
Who
man.
is? Who is?
Performances.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's just-
think forget
join
that.
Go,
I think
Don't be shit.
forget. It's not that. That's not what people want from Pogba. They just want within himself.
Midfield performance.
Essentially,
I
he's
want
not that. He's not a
polished
polished,
performances, bro.
and he's not a polished
Did you not see
midfielder.
his first pass today?
Yeah,
You see what he
yeah,
did?
just kicked
he
it off.
smashed it out of play with his left foot, bro.
Yeah. He's not a and I think,
You went in there early doors in
I
the
was
group
in
chat.
there. I was
and I think
Yeah, that's
that
what it
is,
is.
and I think we just have to accept that is what you're gonna get for the most part with Pogba. Like the Pogba that plays the pass to Rashford has the same mind as the Pogba who kicked it off the pitch at the start of the game.
Yeah.
But then I was gonna say sorry, but if we have 2 other midfielders of similar ability, he can kind of go under the radar. But because he's like the main one, everything he does is on the radar, which is fair. Which is fair. Like that's
he's the
perfectly
person
fine.
that you should look to. He's
That's
the best player.
that's perfectly fine. But
You
if we have like 2 better midfielders, a lot of things that he does, he probably don't need to do, and a lot of things.
Well, I don't know because he had a lovely setup at Juve, and I think if you looked at
Not
it,
too bad at France as well.
yeah, he hasn't. Well, to be fair to you, that France at the World Cup is probably the most polished he's been. But
he still wasn't great.
he was 7. I'd give him
7.
7. Yeah, solid.
Yeah,
Not great.
good 7 is
That's
good.
good.
That's good.
But I think if you look at Juve where he had Pirlo as a tempo setter.
Pirlo was
You had
Vidal,
Vidal as the
Marquisio.
box-to-box midfielder in Vidal or Marquisio, and he was literally, okay, you're a dynamo who you're supposed to score long bangers, create chances, and do stuff out of nothing. He was still hit and miss with it.
Fair enough.
And he had his periods every season when people would be talking about Pogba's form, and you're having the articles. Yeah, don't worry, Paul will be fine. He's one of the best players in the league. So I think that's Paul Pogba.
Cool.
Like, are you happy to have that Pogba, or would you rather him play the way he played at the World Cup? You have to ask yourself the question: who do you want?
Yeah, he can't do both. Like he just can't.
Who do you want? I will go around and ask: who would you rather? Would you rather the Pogba that he's going to piss you off a lot, but then he's going to play that pass right in stride to Rashford? He's going to be the guy that, for the most part, everything good your team does going forward, he's involved. Or do you want the more disciplined Pogba who plays within himself but does a good job for the team? Who would you rather?
And all jokes aside with that question, that fair enough, Pogba didn't have the best game today, but like since Mourinho's been gone, Pogba's been brilliant. So
I want the moments Pogba because I feel like we can get.
I want the last 6 games. That's what I want. I want him doing.
I want this Pogba.
Like,
I want
him doing the thing where he plays like it's sort of
freedom
between a 10 and an 8.
You can get other players
knitting it together, but you're banging yourself into that
can
box
get other
and
players,
getting goals, bro.
You can get other players to do the other stuff.
So with that question, I'm sorry,
but everyone can be like Modric and stuff like that, where you're just polished all round. Not everyone can be that, bro. And he isn't that. I think we should stop looking at him like that.
Yeah, but you're one of his biggest. But you're one of his biggest. But you're one of his biggest detractors. So I'd like you to put your tools down going forward and just accept Pogba for what he is.
Yeah, I do accept.
No, but you take a lot of unnecessary shots.
He's not the best midfielder in the world. That's fine.
That's accepted, though. I think that's
brilliant.
You still see tweets.
That's accepted.
You still see tweets of people going, "Oh, Pogba on his day, he's the best midfielder in the world."
Yeah, Manchester United fans. So take out Manchester United fans. How does the rest of the football world see him? Basically, the way we've described him.
Top talent.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
So I personally think he has world-class ability, but
he has more.
Nobody can.
But it's just under the right conditions. That's when you see the best.
Just
of
a
him.
player that
Like most players,
he
actually.
sleeps often.
No, come on.
No, he does.
He sleeps often.
Any
but
more
when he's
questions,
switched
Lee?
on, he's amazing.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
You know what? He's looking into this.
Fuck off, Lou. Yeah, let's go.
You know what?
Come on, mate.
Also,
jog on, mate. Jog on.
In the group, what Leroy says in the group about him is that he's just like 10 out of 10 tactile Ali or
Leroy's a
Ramsey.
Leroy's a racist.
It's true.
Leroy's a racist.
That's what he
Who
is.
cares what Leroy's got to say?
He's just a 10 out of 10 tactile
Leroy's a racist, man.
Ramsey or Ali, bro. Like, he's going to give you
They're going to frustrate. They're going to frustrate.
Because the way you're talking about right now, you're talking about like he's Ozil or something.
at
Like he needs
the
bare
same
conditions for him to become the best.
Leroy doesn't know football, innit? What he does know, he knows medicine or
At the exact same time, he could drop you.
You want to talk about the anatomy? Leroy's the guy.
Dr. Nick.
Let's rattle through a few more. Harry Adams one asked if United beat PSG and get a decent FA Cup run, but finish 5th. Is there a justification for Oli getting a permanent job?
If they do what? So beat
So if they beat PSG, have a decent FA Cup run and finish 5th.
FA Cup, don't care.
Don't care.
Oh, you don't care about the FA Cup?
No.
I could have sworn that. Like,
We're not Liverpool.
You could have sworn that was.
You
could have sworn
You
that.
should care.
You could have sworn that
You
was.
should care. You should actually care about that.
I'm saying.
You could have sworn that what?
What?
That apparently it's a big trophy that we're supposed to care about. That's what I heard.
No, it's a trophy.
A trophy.
Liverpool.
It's a trophy. And for a team that ain't won nothing, yeah, you should care.
Trophies, bro. One of them's called the Champions
I'm
League.
saying I heard. It's not me that's saying.
Yeah, but obviously,
trophy, bro.
that's obviously. But listen.
There are 2 big trophies, bro.
I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
Yes, but
only
obviously
big
people are
in
talking
Yerdal's
to.
heads, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but
it,
obviously you're a Liverpool fan. You don't really win stuff. So for you, it is a big trophy. You don't win anything. You can't turn your nose up at any trophy. When you don't win trophy, no,
I'm telling you,
and that's your problem, and that's why you're here.
You see?
That's why you're here. So. Yeah, when people are talking to you, it is a big trophy.
I saw that they're considering Southgate. Like, let's give Oli the.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hey, that's what.
You know what? I need to see more. They're not
more,
gonna back him financially, obviously, because you don't want to bring in players that the next manager may not want. But I need to see him do more with this crop of players. Where obviously I'm still gonna back my guy Poch. I know what I'm getting when Poch comes in. So you have to tell me that you're gonna come
He
in.
needs to come to Madrid.
You're gonna tell him death row, yeah?
bro.
You're gonna tell him.
Man United told him today.
You tell me that he can come in and do. There's nothing he can do because Poch has been doing this for years. He's put in years in the field where I say I know exactly what I'm getting out of you. Like Oli would have to be like the next coming of Pep, or
like,
something.
Oli's basically doing what any manager with
Any
sense,
positive, competent manager.
positive could do in it.
Get your attacking players attacking.
Yeah, because he knows the club.
Yeah.
Let's call it a day there then, guys.
Right.
Dems, we gonna see you
Often.
We're just down the road from you, innit?
Yeah, man. We'll see you again. I'll be back.
Yeah.
So Madrid's still winning, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Still with it. Seb?
Yep.
Yep.
Always there.
Cool. Around Julian.
Oh, thank you, Lewis.
Make it easy. Guys, be sure to use the hashtag
Peace.
#TouchlineFracas.
Peace.
And
Fracas.
yeah.
Fracas.
I
It
know.
actually is a
Fracas. It's
You
actually
are-
Fracas.
It actually is a fracas, but
Chris!
Yeah.
Cretin!
we've been saying fracas
Raised
for
in,
like 5 years
raised
now,
in a
bro.
bush.
I started it as Fracas and then I got coerced.
Yeah, you got panned.
Yeah, I got pounded into it as Fracas.
It's
And now
Fracas.
it's stuck.
It's Fracas.
Fracas sounds better though. But
It's not.
We move.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you on next week.
All right.
When I spit bars in a rave, man, I go hard like Santan.